Hey, how's going? Mick the Ape from Rock Ape Records here. Upstairs, 175 Sturt Street in Townsville City. www.rockaperecords.com is the website, and that's where the web store is. Just doing my hair here in the camera. Beautiful. It's hump day. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day, everyone. It's been pissing down rain in Townsville for the last couple of days, which is pretty weird for winter here because in Townsville you've either got the wet season or the dry season, and the dry season is usually through winter. But hey, that's what happens. Sometimes it rains. I'm doing an unboxing today for you guys. So I've got to unbox this stuff. The Savo, now, unbox it now, but the Savo, my job for today is to get all these records that I'm unboxing now and price them and put them on the web store as well. So, got some fancy packaging. Yeah. All right. Oh, there's more. All right. So I'm just going to get stuck straight into this. I think there's around 18 to 20 records here. So basically I'll just show you what we're getting in the shop at the moment. And yeah, just so you know, it's all going online as well. Nice. Blur. Park Life. I remember ordering these. It was a while ago now. Takes a long time for stuff to get to Australia. So yeah, this is their classic album. I don't know if it's their first album. It's got Girls and Boys on it, End of a Century. Park Life. All the people. Good geezer music. These guys are from London. So yeah, you know who Blur are. They're at odds and battling Oasis over the years. Oasis being from the north in Manchester, Blur being from London. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free to comment and I will answer everyone, usually. All right, nice. Clash, London Calling. This is a double album. So it's very nice. It's pretty much a direct replica of the one from the 70s. So it's a nice double album. It's on gatefold vinyl. And yeah, that is probably one of the best Clash albums. It's the most popular selling album. I sell those all the time. Speaking of popular, this album, OK Computer by Radiohead. Their most popular album by far. It'll be this one. It's probably neck and neck between OK Computer and The Bends. So Pablo Honey's popular too. So is In Rainbows. Radiohead just as a whole, they're popular. And that's that album. This is just the double vinyl version. Very nice. Oh, this is cool. UK Grim. So a lot of stuff from the UK here. UK Grim from Sleaford Mods. If you haven't heard Sleaford Mods, it's basically these two dudes here, these two geezers. They're from Nottingham in the north of England, and they're very, very working class. This dude's the DJ and the programmer. He does all the music and basically stands there with a can of beer the whole time. And this dude is like the lead singer and the poet and the rapper. It's kind of like rap, kind of like poetry. Full geezer music, but it's really sort of, sometimes it's really simple, funky sort of beat, and this dude just does beat poetry over it and raps over it. And this album's called UK Grim, and they're always talking about how dire it is in the UK, because it probably is for a lot of people, and these guys are really working class, and they came from nothing, and it's good to see that they're pretty successful now. So yeah, love Sleaford Mods. If you haven't heard them, check them out. They got some cracking songs, eh? All right. Oh, nice. This is all UK. Prodigy, Fat of the Land. This is probably, I'd say, well, it is their biggest selling album. Voodoo People's really popular too. But yeah, this is about getting on towards being 25. Well, they had a 25th anniversary album version of this. That was a few years ago. So this thing's heading on 30 years old now. That's nuts. So all the hits on this one: Smack My Bitch Up, Breathe, Diesel Power. Oh my God, that's the funky shit. Serial Thriller. Very, very cool. UK again, here we go. Black Sabbath. I did a Black Sabbath special maybe a week or two ago, and I didn't have copies of this, so I better get one in. This won't last long anyway. I should have got more than one, but hey, as opposed to buying 5 copies of one thing, I like to sort of spread it out and get a bit of everything, because, you know, that's what you got to do when you're in a little shop with limited room. So, Black Sabbath's first album, these are faithfully reissued. It's pretty much exactly the same as the original. It's on gatefold vinyl. And Black Sabbath, The Wizard, Behind the Wall of Sleep, NIB, Evil Woman. My God, what an album. Black Sabbath, no Black Sabbath, no heavy metal. Simple as that. Akadaka, Razor's Edge. This is a very popular album, this one, so I always try and keep it in stock. And it's got Thunderstruck on it, Money Talks, Razor's Edge, Mistress for Christmas, Gotcha by the Balls. So yeah, Good Riddance and Bad Luck. Good Riddance and Good Riddance to Bad Luck. That's a good song, that. So yeah, Razor's Edge. Got another copy of that in. Nice. Oh, what's this one? This is very thick and chunky. Oh, Queen Greatest Hits 2. So, there it is there. Very thick, this is like a real nice one, double 180 grams, so it's 2 records. It's got Kind of Magic, Under Pressure, Radio Gaga, I Want It All, I Want to Break Free, Who Wants to Live Forever. So yeah, awesome songs on this. So, you know, you've got Greatest Hits Part 1, which I've got copies of here, and that's just got, you know, Bohemian Rhapsody and all that. This has got probably their later, and some lesser known songs, but that's the beauty of it. If you put this on, you'll be like, holy shit, there's probably songs on here you may not have heard from their later albums. So yeah, Greatest Hits Part 2 by Queen. Come and get it. Here's another Greatest Hits. This has been a huge seller. Green Day, God's favourite band, Greatest Hits. And yeah, this has been a really big seller. And I'm glad I got another copy in it. It's got Longview, Welcome to Paradise, Basket Case, Brain Stew, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Wake Me When September Ends. So, if you just want one album to cover Green Day's career, obviously that's it. That's kind of taken over from the International Super Hits, which was their other greatest hits. Another all-time classic here, huge seller, Offspring Smash. It's got Gotta Get Away, Self-Esteem. What's the... Come Out and Play. You gotta keep them separated. So yeah, their biggest by far selling album. I'd say Americana would be second, but yeah, Smash is huge. Huge! On another one. Jeez, all the classics. Soundgarden, Bad Motorfinger. So yeah, I didn't have copies of this and I was like pretty disgusted with myself. I'm like, I've got to get one. So now I got one. I got 2, I think, now. So there you go. This is Paramore. I'm pretty sure it's their self-titled. No, it's not self-titled. It's called Brand New Eyes by Paramore. And yeah, this one doesn't last long, so get in quick. Good old Paramore. More geezer music. Arctic Monkeys, AM. So yeah, this one's a nice gatefold one. It's not the single one. It's on gatefold vinyl, so it's nice and chunky. And I got this one from the UK, so from the Geezerland to Australia, from the old dot. All the big hits here. These are all big artists, big label artists. Imagine Dragons, Evolve. So, what are the big ones on this one? I think it's called Believer. That's the big song on this. Thunder. Thunder's a huge song. So, Evolve by Imagine Dragons. More geezer music. Oh my God. Aphex Twin. So this is Window Liquor. Nothing on the back really. This is an EP by Aphex Twin. And if you haven't heard Aphex Twin, listen to it. It's like the Prodigy on crack. And this dude's face, I don't know if he's the singer or in the band or whatever, but whenever they do music videos, his face is on everyone's body. So it was their thing. That I don't get it, but I love the music. It's nuts. I love Aphex Twin. And not a bad album cover if you did that. All right. Oh, one of my all-time favourites. The Pogues. The very best of the Pogues. So I've spent many, many years drinking Guinness and listening to this band. Shane MacGowan, he only died last year. It was last year. So it's got Fairy Tale of New York, Sally McLennan, Dirty Old Town, Pair of Brown Eyes, Fiesta, Thousands of Sailing, The Body of an American. It's just hit after hit. Awesome compilation. This is a great compilation for the Pogues. And yeah, if you've never heard the Pogues, check it out. It's proper Irish folk music, but it's rock and roll, mixed with rock and roll. And what an awesome idea. This dude, the lead singer, Shane McGowan, you know, he grew up in Ireland, and then he went over to London and became a big part of the punk scene and that, and then left, like, from the punk scene, he went and formed his own band because he saw that there was a niche, you know, a market for Irish music in the UK, and it ended up becoming a worldwide phenomenon. So if you have never heard the Pogues, check them out. Short for Pogue Mahoon, which means kiss my ass in Gaelic. Love it. Muse, Black Holes and Revelations. This is such a fantastic album. I think this got #1 on the Triple J, you know, whatever they do every year. The year that this was out. Oh, what's it called? I can't remember what it was called anymore. But it was basically, you know, the top 1,000 or top 100 of the year or whatever. So, top 100. It used to happen on Australia Day. I don't think they do it anymore. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was called Hottest 100. It was Hottest 100. This was #1 one year. And yeah, it's basically Take a Bow, Starlight. I love that song. Invincible Assassin, Knights of Sidonia, Supermassive, Black Hole, Take a Bow. I've got a couple of Muse records in here now, so come and get them. Black Holes and Revelation. What do we got here? Ah, awesome. Stranger Things 4, the soundtrack. So this has got some really cool music on it. It's got Master of Puppets by Metallica, Spellbound, Susie and the Banshees. What else have we got? Talking Head, Psycho Killer. Running Up That Road, Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. So that's that fucking song that was going non-stop throughout this. If you've watched Stranger Things Season 4, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, but it's a great soundtrack. So a lot of 80s stuff on there. And Metallica got themselves a whole new audience by doing this. So well played, Metallica, again. And they've just gone on Fortnite. My stepson plays Fortnite. Not as much. He's more Call of Duty nowadays. But he showed me the Metallica stuff that's on Fortnite now. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Metallica are very savvy at marketing. I'll give them that. And this is the last record in here. And it's needs no explanation, this one. Rage Against the Machine, Rage Against the Machine. Bomb Track, Killing in the Name of. That exploded. This was massive when it came out. Freedom, Know Your Enemy, Bullet in the Head. I got this on CD when I was in the army, and I was on an expedition, let's just call it that. And I bought this at an American PX store, and it had only just sort of come out, and I bought it at an American shop, and it went straight over my head. I listened to it and went, this is shit, what is this? And threw it in my bag and didn't basically touch it again. A year later, I'd gotten out of the military, and that song, I heard that song on Rage and all that, and all my mates were listening to it, and I'm like, I've got this. And I pulled it out, and I still had the CD. I was the first one to own it, but I had to admit it that I didn't like it at first. It went straight over my head. So it's so amazing coming from, I'm really proud that just blessed that I came from a time where there was no Rage Against the Machine. So the first time you hear things like this, you're just like, what the fuck? It didn't compute. It was just real weird. It was like really weird. This was before nu metal. This was before any of that. This is like 1992, 1993 when this came out. So it was bonkers. And this is probably one of my all-time favourite records now. So I've had to admit I was wrong heaps of times. But when you're young and stupid, hey, it's okay. You're allowed to be wrong. So yeah, with me, if it wasn't Metallica or Iron Maiden or AC/DC, I didn't want to listen to it. I'd be like, la, 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 la. Well, it's not like that anymore. I listen to fucking everything. So that's the beauty of music. You can just keep listening and learning and finding new stuff, or don't. It's up to you. It's all subjective. You're going to like what you like. What I like is I like owning Rock Ape Records and sharing it all with you guys. So if you're liking these videos, like, subscribe, all that shit. Share it with your mates. I think our subscribers are heading on towards 400 now. So we're trying to get to 1,000. So it'll be great. If you're watching this and you're enjoying it, give us a subscribe. And yeah, hopefully we'll talk to you soon. www.rockaperecords.com is the website, and on that is the web stores and stuff like that. So we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, obviously we're on YouTube. All right, thanks very much, and see ya!